She confronted Yemi, who vowed never to return to the court. Tani struck her with a mystical power and was about to kill her when the court queen killed Tani for attempting to kill a member. As Tani's lifeless body Yemi returned to the village after finding out about Tani's sinister plan. But even as she sought refuge in the embrace of her loved ones, she knew that her journey was far from over. With Tani's shadow still looming ominously over her, she realized that she would need to confront her former friend and the dark forces that threatened to destroy everything she held dear. Back in the widow's court chamber, Tani was given 3 days to bring Yemi back into the widow's court agreement or face death herself. Tani had no option but to go to Yemi's village and bring her back. Yemi and her parents were about to run into hiding when Tani reached there. She confronted Yemi, who vowed never to return to the court. Tani struck her with a mystical power and was about to kill her when the court queen killed Tani for attempting to kill a member. As Tani's lifeless body crumpled to the ground, Yemi was unconscious and her parents stood frozen in shock, unable to comprehend the sudden turn of events. The air crackled with tension as the realization of what had just transpired sank in. With Tani's demise, the threat of the widow's cult loomed ever present. Yemi had been unconscious since that encounter. Her father ran to the king for help. The king came with instructions from the ancestors of the land. They were pleased with Yemi for her kind gesture towards her people and decided to give her a second chance. He touched Yemi with his staff and she vomited a cowrie. The king took the cowrie to the palace as Yemi became conscious again. After some days of Yemi's recovery, she was invited by the king. As Yemi stood before the king, gratitude swelling in her heart, she listened intently as he recounted the miraculous intervention of the gods on her behalf. She found favor before them with that singular act of generosity to the people of the land. The king blessed her and told her she would prosper legally from then on. Overwhelmed by the depth of their favor, she pledged to honor their blessings by continuing to serve her community with humility and compassion. But as she basked in the warmth of the king's words, a chilling presence descended upon the palace grounds. The other members of the widow's cult, driven by greed and desperation, had come to reclaim the cowrie that belonged to them. With steely determination, the king stood his ground, refusing to yield to their demands. As he placed the sacred cowrie upon his staff, he issued a challenge to the members of the cult, daring them to take what was rightfully theirs. One of them approached the king, her hand outstretched with avarice. But as soon as she made contact with the cowrie, a divine wrath descended upon her and the rest, striking them down in an instant. In a matter of moments, the threat of the widow's cult was vanquished, their dark influence eradicated from the land. With the danger past, Yemi breathed a sigh of relief, grateful for the king's protection and the newfound freedom that awaited her. As she bid farewell to the palace, she carried with her the invaluable lessons learned from her harrowing journey. The tale of Yemi's trials and triumphs serve as a reminder of the enduring power of kindness and generosity in the face of adversity. It teaches us that even in our darkest moments, there is light to be found in the love and support of those around us. Furthermore, it underscores the importance of standing firm in the face of evil, refusing to succumb to temptation or compromise our values for the sake of personal gain. And above all, it reminds us that true prosperity lies not in material wealth, but in the richness of our relationships and the legacy of goodness we leave behind. As Yemi ventures forth into her future, she does so with a renewed sense of purpose and gratitude, forever guided by the wisdom of the past and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. This is Umma's story time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I am Amarachi Ihoma, the young storyteller.